What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I made a Doppelgang Overlord deck, and the whole point of this deck is to play it like a domain deck where you're just getting up all your lands of different colors, and holding off your opponent, you play Up the Beanstalk, and instead of Atraxa and whatnot, we go for the Overlords, which have a lot of good value on them, and you bring them out for the impending cost, and it'll also trigger Up the Beanstalk, even on the impending cost. So you got that going on for you. You got Urabrask Forge as a crazy win con, but the real star of the show is Doppelgang. Now, Doppelgang is really good because we are going to get a lot of mana throughout this game, and some of these games are going to get very grindy. So you could either Doppelgang a Leyline Binding, or Urabrask Forge, temporary lockdown, or whatever your opponent has on their side of the field. So it's a very flexible card, and even if there is nothing your opponent has to use, this deck will always have something on the board that will be a good target. So that's the game plan. You could argue there could be like one Atraxa in here, but with these creatures, they're very flexible where you could play them on a earlier turn than intended to with the impending, where Atraxa is just chilling until turn 7. Plus, with Up the Beanstalk and these early interactions with just drawing, it just gives you a lot of cards. So there's that for you. Anyway, let's get right into this list. We got 2 Elspeth Smite, we got 2 Get Lost, 3 Not on My Watch, 4 Up the Beanstalk, 3 Doppelgang, 2 Temporary Lockdown, 4 Urabrask Forge, 4 Sunfall, 4 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, 4 Leyline Binding, 2 Overlord of the Boilerbilges, 2 Overlord of the Mistmoors, and for the lands we got 2 Plains, 1 Island, 2 Mountains, 2 Forests, 3 Meticulous Archive, 1 Commercial District, 2 Elegant Parlor, 3 Brushland, 2 Lush Portico, 2 Hedge Maze, and 4 copies of Fabled Passage. Let's get into these games. Opponent goes first. I want to keep it though, even though I don't have any. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I could probably try to get a good land. Oh, great. I don't know why they really pumped it up like that. I'm kind of confused. But it's okay. Orange 5. I might as well keep it on top. I think it's more important to, well, I mean, I could have technically commercial district instead. I got it to 3. Well, I was gonna say it's more important to hold up Leyline Binding, but I feel like I could have just went for that. But we're gonna let our opponent pump it up because I think that's what they like to do. They're going for their big pump. So let's see. We're gonna go for it again. Well, it worked out in the end. Got her forced. Play it. I love how they just keep doing it before it even goes to combat. It's like, alright, I am an honorable player. I'll show you what I got coming in. It's happening out here. Never seen anyone do that before, but you know what? More power to them. What's the move? So we got 5, 7 mana up. This. Draw a card. Let's draw 2 more cards. Now we're chilling. I'll just throw this out there. I don't think we need. I do want 3 Urabrask Forge though. Silly question. What if I really just want to play all 3 at the same time, like a madman? I might. Three, 6, yeah. I mean, if this didn't come in tapped, I could play all 3, but that's insane. Like, gotta do it. I like this one. Hopefully I don't regret saying that and they just play the most aggressive deck and open up like 3 ley lines or something. But so far, so good. We don't need another Overlord to get Boilerbilges right now. We just have to get all our pieces to get to our bigger creatures. And play defensively, of course. 4. We're gonna get to 5. Play that on 3. There's no need for this one right now. Because next turn I'm gonna go for this with the impending cost. And then from there it's just... I know something. I'm just gonna 1-for-1 every creature I have. And then I could doppelgang my own temporary lockdown and say up to 6 or 5. I'm sorry. I could Overlord remove and then doppelgang the following turn if I need to, but it's not necessary. Got all our colors. We don't play any swamps, so we gotta just be conscious of that. I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm not even going to go for the Hauntwoods. It's not worth it. I'm gonna wait for them to make the first move. Because at the end of the day, we're chilling. They gotta put some foot on their foot on the gas, you know? I'm gonna go straight for this just because it'll give us a 6th land as well as just progress the game state. They take it down. Oh, I wanted a Doppelgang next turn. Wouldn't have been a big Doppelgang, but I like copying the Red Overlord. I think that's probably the coolest play you could do. I really like this hand. I'm just missing a forest, but our surveillance are going to help us a little bit. Try to get that. Once we get to a forest, it'll be a little easier, but we really need to get to 2 for the Overlord, the Hauntwoods. Alright. Gotta keep my mana open for using that my watch, which has become one of my favorite cards now, by the way. It's just so good. I almost want to play a 4th one and take out one of the Elspeth Smite for this, but I've learned in a game where I wanted to take out the Elspeth Smite that it's very versatile and I should keep it in. And I was like, you know what, that's why they're in there still. But not on my watch is pretty special. Okay. It's not the direction we're trying to go in. I mean, it's a land, but come on. Maybe I should have kept it, but either way, I could still take out their board. Alright, I mean, maybe I should have kept the planes, but it's alright, it's in the past now. It would just giving me one more land to get to Sunfall at the end of the day. But I got the Leyline Binding. But if I could somehow draw a forest, we are in business. Just saying. It's not forced. It's okay though. There's no need to panic, guys. That will get me to 5 though. And then I'll be able to start sunfalling them. I'm gonna do this now because I don't want them to keep digging through their deck. I'm gonna play this the long and hard way by just ignoring the fact that I play any force. Wait a minute. There we go. Solved my problem. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna play Sunfall twice and just call it a day in this game, but it's okay. I got my forest, which will give me Up the Beanstalk, which will give me more cards. So the cycle will begin. Would you look at this? Another forest. This time we're actually gonna hard cast the full Overlord, not the full game. Interesting. Really? What a weird way to do it, but I mean, if they could get there. Let's see. If they have any creature, they win. Don't. Okay. Okay. I'm still terrified, even though it's a good game. I could use the Leyline. Yeah, I'll definitely take it. I'm just gonna 3. I could do 2. Yeah, I guess I'll do it this way. I just want to get rid of their Leyline of Resonance. It's too powerful. It must be stopped. And now we set up for game for next turn. And you get it. Not bad of a hand. But can we make it better? Oh, well, yeah, we can. I was literally just thinking to myself, wait a minute, if I'm, well, yeah, I mean, wait a minute, if I draw Up the Beanstalk, that'll be great. And what is it? Up the Beanstalk. So, here we are. But our opponent has changed fate. They changed the equation. Her card.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. We can
Oh, if I could draw a red source. Yeah, of course I can. Silly game. Could be my favorite.
Retreat is the sensible action.
That's a good card to keep. If I could somehow land this Urabrask Forge next turn, we are in business, just saying, by the way. And if they try to protect this card, it's even better, because then they tap themselves out, and then Urabrask Forge will really stick. But either way, I don't think, I mean, I guess they could go No More Lies. Yeah, they could go No More Lies. They probably have it, but they don't. Do they have any card in their deck to get rid of Urabrask Torch? That becomes the question I will ask, because I love Zuri's control, and one of my issues when I play it is getting rid of this card. So this could be my win con. We're missing blue for Doppelgang, so we get it now. We got all our colors. That's the only reason I'm playing blue. I did have the blue Overlord in here, or one of them, but it's okay. Maybe that's the worst Overlord out of all of them, the blue one, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Which Overlord is the best, worst, you name it. Like, man, how do I get rid of Urabrask Forge right now? My 4 get lost and my hand can't target it. Alright, I'm gonna go for the swing, and then I'm gonna bring out the Overlord. I'm gonna go for the creature, I mean. If it gets countered regardless by 3 steps. It's cool. Might as well make use of the Sunfalls in the Zuri's control matchup. Really? That is actually really interesting to me that the opponent did that. Just so I wouldn't get a counter on my incubator token. That was actually insane. I did not... But, I mean, I guess they're setting up in this aspect to fight back. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but... I guess if they're trying to do it this way. Elspeth Smite's pretty good against the Forge for, like, 1 turn. But is it the long-term answer you need? I'm gonna totally Leyline Binding that thing. Non-land permanent. But that's a land still. What am I saying? I don't think I could do that. Oh, but I drew the card that could. Alright. We're good. We just hold the mana up, and then we hit him with Not on My Watch and hope for the best. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Plus we have the Leyline Binding up too, which I don't know what I'm gonna really use it against in this deck. It's just all reactions. It's gonna stink though if they counter this. They don't. So now we got rid of their big pressure piece they had on us, their only pressure. And the Urabrask Forge onslaught continues. This is the battle of the century. 6 mana, so we're gonna have to do the impending. We got our 2 little flying dudes. And next turn we'll be able to swing for 11. Okay, they get rid of that. I guess we get... What do we got? A force? Yeah, we got a force. Okay. And yet again, the Urabrask Forge onslaught continues. Telling you, Zuri's Control barely has answers for this card. They're digging through their deck to find some sort of answer to interact with Urabrask Forge. They're looking. They're still looking. They are still looking, but they're living an extra turn now. Alright, we're going for the big swing of 8 right now. Let's see what our opponent got cooking. They're looking for the card. They're again looking for the card they need to answer Urabrask Forge. Find land. And now once again we attack with the ever-growing threat of Urabrask Forge. Number 1. Oh, this is so funny. Okay. So now we go for Up the Beanstalk. And we just keep the ball rolling. Overlord's out to hang out with everyone now. They're again looking for a card. Have they found the answer? Found a Jace. That's not gonna get them that far. Even with 2 Jaces, I would still have 3 cards left in my deck.
No secret escapes my grasp.
And we get it. Opponent goes first. I like this hand though. The double. I don't want to get the double. Yeah, I don't need the double. So I guess you know.
Enough with the mysteries. I've... we all have things we'd rather. Drop it.
That's a Valgavon.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Okay. I had to do some critical thinking for this one. I was like trying to figure out how to do this right. So the thing is, I could go Sunfall, exile this Valgavon. I have another one, and I can easily write them off. So I gotta kind of get past both of these cards. So there's that, but I could potentially, you know what, I do see it. So check it out. I'm gonna just give myself another card on the board with the incubator token, and if anything, I'll pay the board on the next Valgavon to get around it. I think that might be the move. Okay, so, I was going to go over my great plan, how I'm going to use this, but I'm going to not even have to talk about my great plan, because look at this, guys. Now there's something. That's all it takes. Nice. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck. If you have any suggestions of anything good to put in here or take out, let me know in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. I have new videos that come out every day. And on that note, take care everyone. Have a great day.